always love you.
Is one of music's greatest finally ready to rise again?
I was at 14 saying I could sing, I know what I'm doing.
Whitney's superstardom destiny, the rare early interview revealed.
My mom, my role model.
She started in the basement.
My land.
Freedom of the press sucks, period.
Houston's dark days, the drug allegations.
I supplied her years ago. It was cocaine, marijuana.
They thought we would last 6 weeks. They thought we would last 6 months.
A love like no other, the passion of Whitney and Bobby.
We love hard and we fight hard.
What?
It was pretty tough after 14 years of marriage.
What is the biggest surprise that we're going to find out?
What their body language revealed about their relationship.
That's why she's looking away.
So many arrests, so many mugshots.
I do have a disease, which is I'm an addict.
And now a comeback for Bobby too?
I got to meet Whitney Houston.
The world is waiting. Can Whitney return to the top?
But once she plugs in, it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, what God gives you, the world can't take away.
Celebrity Expose, the comeback of Whitney Houston.
15 years after the release of her most successful song and taking the music world by storm, where is Whitney Houston now? Hi, everyone, and welcome to Celebrity Expose. I'm Tony Potts. You know, the year was 1992. Whitney was riding high after the release of I Will Always Love You, a song which helped the Bodyguard soundtrack become the most successful soundtrack of all time. And now, 15 years later, is Whitney getting ready to finally make her anticipated comeback? Well, tonight, all new interviews and all new information about an all-new Whitney.
Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live?
As a talent, you've done amazing things in this business.
Thank you.
She has done amazing things in this business as well. Do you think there is the opportunity for her, or she can come back?
Oh, of course. She has the greatest voice probably on the face of this earth. So she does. She's gonna come back. You know, don't count her out yet.
Just call it a comeback or not. And if you ask Whitney's ex, Bobby Brown, he doesn't think the diva was ever gone.
You can't call that a comeback. That's, you know, she's...
Well, she kind of went away.
She's the diva of all divas. You know, she is Whitney Houston.
Whitney's album is now scheduled for a holiday release. Famed music executive Clive Davis is once again working with Whitney, and he believes this album will be the one to bring Whitney back.
We don't hype that album. It will speak for itself. I mean, we feel very good about the material that's been recorded so far. We just got 2 or 3 more songs in that we feel very good about.
And Clive promises it will be classic Whitney, which should make Idol judge Simon Cowell very happy.
I would just love her to come back and sing the song she sang 10 years ago. I hope she doesn't become too hip. I like Whitney being Whitney.
You get hundreds of songs in, and then you say, okay, that will be recorded. So that's what's happening. But Whitney's album will be out this year.
And this perfect holiday gift will feature tracks written and produced by Black Eyed Peas singer will.i.am and R&B singer Akon.
Actually, we're doing a duet together on one of the records.
He feels it's going to be one of the biggest albums she's recorded.
The song's already been done, so it's just a matter of cutting them at this point. Oh, she sounds incredible.
And if Whitney's looking for another collaboration, she should look no further than longtime friend and close confidant, Natalie Cole.
Would you guys ever consider recording a duet?
Whitney and I?
Yeah.
Oh, we have talked for years about doing something together. I can't imagine that we would, you know, be able to do that.
The two even joined Whitney's aunt Dionne Warwick on stage in Germany back in 2004 for a duet of Dionne's classic, That's What Friends Are For.
That's what friends are for.
A lot of people say she's on the right path now.
She's definitely on the right path. She's doing the right thing for all the right reasons. And I know it's been tough, you know, but I've been there for her and she knows it. And this is a woman who has just a good spirit, you know, but we all get, you know, distracted and kind of plans get, you know, moved around, and we make choices that we have to live with, you know, and that's okay.
To some, Whitney's name is synonymous with a voice. To others, there is a much deeper meaning.
Tell me when you say Whitney Houston, what she means to you.
Well, see, it's different because Whitney is such a beautiful friend of mine.
I directed her in Waiting to Exhale, and she has such a beautiful soul and such a beautiful spirit.
At times, the beauty of Whitney's spirit and soul seemed to dissipate with the drug and alcohol use, but it is her voice which never wavered during that abuse.
I think she's probably one of the greatest songstresses of all time, and I'm just excited to see her starting to do her work again and starting to show her work to the world, because her voice it's amazing.
It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway.
The rest of Hollywood is also reveling with the announcement of Whitney's return.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I mean, I'll be buying that album.
Ricky Lake is known for her musical talents in both Hairspray films and says she may have gotten some of her melodic capabilities from Whitney.
Oh my God, yeah, the greatest love of all. I remember singing that, not only like karaoke, but like, at a high school concert. Yeah, we secretly in the shower, we want to strive to sound like Whitney.
Whitney's style definitely dominated the 80s and 90s, but she is still quite relevant with today's up-and-comers.
Definitely. I want her to come back, you know what I'm saying? Because like she was one of the greats from day one, and she's still incredible to me.
Whether it's a comeback or just a new Whitney, fans will take notice when the diva takes the stage in London to perform her greatest hits for the star-studded Caldwell Children's Legend Ball at Battersea Evolution on May 8th. The price to see Whitney, you ask? Tables start at $20,000 and go for as much as $800,000.
I hate the word comeback. I don't know. I don't think, she's such a legend in her own right. And, I think comebacks are surprising and things like that. I think if she came back and sounded as beautiful and as wonderful as she did when she was at the top of her game, nobody would be surprised because she's so wonderful.
While Whitney remains in the recording studio, the question is, where is her ex-husband, Bobby Brown? Well, he is the one-time New Edition member and hugely successful singer who pioneered a new form of rap, hip-hop, R&B style back in the day, which paved the way for many artists today to be able to cross over. Well, now Bobby's crossing over the country.